marketer and lifestyle expert Elizabeth Mayhew is here to tell us how to get the most out of these price-matching deals. Hi, Elizabeth. Good morning.
Good morning.
Is it exactly what it sounds like? You go to a store and you say, the other store down the road offered me this price, either match it or do better?
Pretty much, yeah. It's not usually they're not going to do better except for one instance. Yes, this is on a rise, mostly because stores want to capitalize on your business, particularly for bricks and mortar. They also want to cut back on something they call showrooming, which is to say you're going online, you're seeing what you want to buy, but you want to test it out first. So you go see the TV or play with the camera in the showroom, but you're ultimately making your purchase online. They're trying to capitalize it in the store.
This sounds like a great deal for consumers, and yet I hear people complaining about these programs all the time. Why?
Well, it's tough because they're not regular. There's nothing regularized about them. Every store has its own cause, its own list of things that they require, and sometimes those can be agreements up to 3-4 pages long, so you really need to do your homework. There are things you can do that can help you, like if you do have a smartphone, you can get apps like ShopSavvy or Red Laser, which you can take the barcode and find out the best prices in your area. You really need to do your homework.
There's something called an opportunity cost, and we're talking about time and distance traveled and spent here. Explain that.
Yes. So, for example, if the store that you want to purchase from and they have the price that is a little bit higher than another store that's 25 miles away, well, you need to factor in the gas, the time, the money, everything it's going to take to get you to that store. So you really need to factor that in. Be smart about your purchases.
And you talked about showrooming already. So if I find a deal on a product online and I walk into a brick and mortar store, they're probably not going to match that price.
They probably aren't. That's the one thing about this. Most stores will not honor online pricing, with the exception of 2 places that have recently implemented an online agreement. Target is one and Best Buy is the other. So they will match, and they'll even match Amazon, because Amazon does tend to have great prices.
All right, you tell people also, obviously, know before you go. So in other words, do your research, and then even go to the extra step of printing up the store's policy. Why?
Print up this because chances are, we're talking big stores like Walmart and Best Buy and Target. Not every employee is necessarily going to know to the T what their policy is, so print that out. The other thing you need to do is you need to print out the circular or whatever it is, where the ad is, where the offer is for the better price, so you bring that in with you. You can go to a website called Shop Local, which takes all of the circulars from your area. You put in your zip code. That way you know all the prices. You can go in there armed and ready. You have to realize that a lot of times this is up to the decision of the store clerk.
So be nice.
So number one, and when you're shopping, always be nice and be patient, because you're going to get more with sugar.
Elizabeth, thank you very much.